Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my brand new episode of the Richard Brissette Show. Episode number 43 for Wednesday, October 29th, 2025. Sorry for those technical delay issues. But happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween, everyone. And welcome viewers from all around the world and United States of America. And please keep your comments clean by typing wherever you want in the chat section using the bottom right side of your laptop screen. I'm expecting a few viewers showing up or two. I'm expecting several viewers to tune in or appear. Next Tuesday, November 4th, is my 34th anniversary at work. 34 years of working for the Wisconsin Department of Revenue. And thus far, I'll be. Hey, welcome to my program. And thus far, I'll be starting my milestone 35th anniversary year next Tuesday. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween! That's not right. There we go. Oh, we got another new viewer here. Happy Halloween! Welcome! Not only this weekend is Halloween, but it's also daylight savings time ending. And that means we get to turn our clocks back 1 hour. Turn our clocks back 1 hour. So we gain an extra hour of sleep. And unfortunately, those dark pitch black skies will be appearing in a matter of days. So high school football playoffs have just begun already. And Waunakee plays Mukwonago. Middleton plays in Lake Geneva Badger. And Germantown heading into Monona Grove. And that means, and my prediction is, Germantown will beat Monona Grove. Germantown will beat Monona Grove. And end the Silver Eagles' reign at a state football championship title. There's this season is always for this season, fall winter season is known for soup, crockpot, and chili season. And chili season is already in the air. I had a wonderful time last week at the self-determination conference, and I got the very and I had the distinction of presenting my very first ever presentation, a 30-minute presentation at the Kalahari Resorts in Wisconsin Dells. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your comment. It was my very first ever 30-minute conference, and I nailed every question that my friend Nathaniel Lentz asked me. He did a remarkable job. Even though that was my 9th year of attending self-determination conference, well, for the first 7 years, I was experiencing shyness and sensory crowd issues. But last year, I started attending my first couple sessions, and now this year, I gave back to the community by presenting my very first ever conference presentation. And I'm very looking forward to next year, trying to do a keynote session or a panel keynote session, which will be wonderful. So I can, oh, I presented on a journey through self-advocacy. Oh, yes. A Journey Through Self-Advocacy was the title of my presentation. And I talked about my story was all about, my autism spectrum disorder, mild autism, my learning disabilities were reading and reading and math learning disabilities. And my accommodations for a job, applying for a job, or a placement counselor and an interviewee, an interviewer. And I had to apply to the old process of filling out an application and a resume. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate it. I also talked about being a role model, what self-advocacy is all about, speaking your own voice, knowing your rights and responsibilities, using empowerment, building confidence. And the groups I should be involved in are Autism Society of South Central, Wisconsin and Madison, and the Arc-Dade County, of course. Oh, what what helps me being confident when doing public speaking is I had a few months practice with a from the PowerPoint presentation that the PowerPoint slides that Nathaniel Lentz worked on and helped me submit that proposal. So therefore, I spoke at I spoke at autism statewide conferences before on a panel of experts. But speaking of public speaking, this is the first time I ever spoke at the self-determination conference this year, and I plan to do more public speaking next year. I hope this happens. If I apply for a keynote and everything goes well, it will be another huge step towards gaining my public speaking skills. Because practice is always key and makes perfect. I got another new viewer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a Gatorade zero sugar watermelon splash that I'm drinking. This is the good stuff right here. Oh, yes, I like Coke Zero. However, please, a very important reminder, please avoid using the R word. Please avoid using the R word, or don't ever use that R word, because it demeans people with learning or developmental disabilities. It demeans people with mental, learning, and intellectual disabilities. And it makes a person very wrong and inhumane. So, as we approach November, Thanksgiving is 4 weeks away. I hope you all made your plans to celebrate your Thanksgiving this year. I think I'm gonna do a slow cooker turkey, small slow cooker turkey. Oh, I'm gonna be making slow cooker turkey, crab, cranberry stuffing, sausage, cranberry stuffing. Even though I might go to my brother David's house for Thanksgiving again this year, because he's my youngest brother and I always love him very much. What? Oh, thank you. I will when I have it. When I get there. When people use the R word, it constructs negative reinforcements and makes a disabled person feel rude and destructive. So please use friendly words that will help make an autistic person feel better and happier. Use positive words that can make a, a, any person with mental, learning, or developmental disabilities happier and enjoyable. Hallmark Channel is now. Oh yes, yes. Kind language is sweet. Kindness. Kind language is kindness, sweet, and positive feeling. Oh, New York City! I've been in New York City before. several times, especially the including the New York Yankees baseball game. Oh yes. Most recently, I visited New York City's LaGuardia Airport and 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 and, and, on the way to visiting my brother Joe, Danbury, Connecticut. Yes, Yankees, Yankees all the way. I'm a diehard Yankees fan. Oh, Sophie. Downtown Manhattan feels wonderful there. Okay, pretty soon I'm going to be making my meatballs and mashed potatoes casserole, chicken tandoori, a traditional Indian dish. Yes, thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. Tuesday marks my 34 year. Tuesday marks my 34 year. Tuesday marks my 34 years at the Wisconsin Department of Revenue, my 34th anniversary of working for the Wisconsin Department of Revenue, 34 years, and starting my milestone 35th anniversary year. And next year will be my milestone 35th anniversary. I'm hoping to make it there. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. They say late October, late October, November through December is when all the Christmas stuff. Thank you, Sophie. Late October, November through December is when all the Christmas stuff comes, Christmas inventory comes roaring in to Walmart, Costco, etc. However, Walmart, Target, or any other retailer store can impose shoplifting incidents. Please avoid shoplifting incidents when you're at Walmart, Costco, or any other major retailer store, because that can build your crime record and increase jail time, which nobody wants. Okay, it's all Halloween, but not Christmas yet. Oh, we got a new viewer here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What does your Halloween decorations in New York City looks like, Sophie? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, I earned a football medal for during the youth football for autism in McFarland High School in McFarland, Wisconsin. I'll be right back. There it is. Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good. There it is. My prestigious football medal for autism. For doing such wonderful volunteer work during the McFarland Youth Football Camp for Autism. Although that's one of my favorite. There it is. I've been volunteering every year and earning every medal since I started volunteering for a youth football camp in McFarland, Wisconsin. And I continue to keep people inspired by showing positivity and kindness on social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And last Wednesday was my 5th anniversary on Facebook. Last Sunday I agreed as I volunteered as a greeter by welcoming guests to the annual Arcade County's Halloween dance party at Pooley's Bar and Grill by Easttown Mall. It was great, Sophie. There were like 175 people, I believe. 175 people there, dressing up as dressing up in their favorite Halloween costumes, including a person who dressed up in a McDonald's Halloween costume. French fries. Also, a person dressed up as a Superman Halloween costume, and another person who dressed up as a vintage rock star with a guitar, with a inflated guitar. I don't even remember, Sophie. It's been quite over 40 years ago since I went out for Halloween. But thanks for asking that nice question, though, Sophie. So, well, I don't watch a lot of hockey though. I don't watch a lot of hockey though, Sophie. However, over 3 months from now, the 2026 Winter Olympics will be staged in Milano Cortina, Italy. The 2026 Winter Olympics will take place live from Milano Cortina, Italy, February 2026, including the debut of ski mountaineering. Yes, I've never been to Italy or anywhere outside the United States ever. I've never been to anywhere outside the United States. Well, everything is so expensive right now. Imports, fashions, electronics, everything. Everything is so expensive that you can't that people can't break inflation. And I hope inflation ends very quickly or sooner. So that way we can get back to like prices were in the 70s, 80s, 90s, etc. And not today. But not today. So I thank you all for joining me tonight. You have a wonderful evening. Stay safe wherever you go. And especially on Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody! Happy Halloween, everybody! And remember, please be respectful to your neighbors as they give you healthy candy or even a hostess cupcake. Happy Halloween, Sophie! Oh, please remember when you're going out when you're going out on Halloween night, it's always best to please respect your neighbors and please respect your elders. I gotta give it one more thing. I gotta give a shout out to my younger brother David, who's doing very well in his group home. I love you, David. I love you, David. So have a good night, everybody. Happy Halloween!